Same God. You got to pray. And remember, now we got to take time, the letter E, to examine ourselves. You know, because we think we got it together. But every now and then you need to examine yourself. And watch this, when you got the Holy Ghost is going to always keep some weight on you. Where it's going to always keep you in a position of examining yourself. In verse 10, look at verse 10. Asaph realized that he caused a lot of pressure himself by thinking foolishly of God and becoming so impatient. Talking foolish and becoming patient is a dangerous thing. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 28 says, let a man examine himself. The New International Version says, everyone ought to examine himself. The Message says, examine your motives and test your hearts. Introspection, watch this, write it down. Introspection usually reveals imperfection. But don't let what you discover in the mirror prevent you from making yourself better. Right. Y'all must be writing that down. Let me say it again. Introspection usually reveals imperfection. But don't let what you see in the mirror prevent you from making yourself better. What we must understand is introspection is not a seasonal chore, but rather it's a daily experience. Introspection, the act of renewal, is a daily process that must take place in order for the believer to become better at what he or she does. In other words, the believer has to look at how Paul did it. He said in Philippians, I don't look at myself as though I have arrived, but I keep pressing to become what God has ordained me to be. Deliver me from the Christian, from the church saint who want to walk around like they have arrived, like they are the it. And when you start talking, we can see and tell you have not grown one bit. Yes. Somebody ought to tell God to work on me. I mean, if you're real, if you got the Holy Ghost, it ought to be a daily thing. Open your mouth and tell the Lord, work on me, work on me. I see where I made the mistake. I see where I made the wrong turn. I see where I missed the mark. But God, I'm dusting myself off and I'm getting back in the race. But I need you to work on me. I need you to fix me. I need you to put me back together again. And God, while you're working on me, I'm going to make sure I slow